Hey there, it's Theo from ITH Media, and in this video I want to talk about guarantees because I know that this is something that comes up quite a lot when it comes to working with a marketing agency. As an aesthetic clinic, you may be looking for someone that can promise results, that can guarantee that you're going to get a certain amount of money on a monthly basis. And the reason why we're getting a lot of people that are interested in having these guarantees because a lot of the time aesthetic clinics get burned out by marketing agencies. They promise something and they don't get it. The results are pretty bad, and therefore they're extremely skeptical when it comes to working with new marketing agencies in the future. So they want this reassurance that this is going to work, but there's a couple problems with that. The problem is that guarantees, like guaranteeing that you're going to make a certain amount of money, is very complicated for marketing agencies to tell you like, okay, you're going to make, let's say, 10-15K in the next 30 days, or we give you your money back, because there's a lot of things that don't depend, that is out of our control as a marketing agency. What we do at ITH Media as of today is we generate leads for our clients, and we also call the leads and get them to schedule consultation in clinic with paid deposit. But these are just consultations. We don't usually schedule people for the treatment. We schedule them for consultations in clinic. And the reason why we don't schedule them with the treatment directly is because it's quite hard for us to have a conversation over the phone and be like, okay, pay us £400 for that treatment now. They'll usually want to speak with you first, see your clinic, and that's the best way to go about it. And even for you guys to sell someone and upsell them, it's always better to see them in person and to see their face, what they're struggling with, what exactly they're looking for, so you can give them the treatment that is the most suitable for them. So where I'm getting at is that for us, all we can really do is give you as many consultations as possible, and it's your responsibility as a clinic owner to go ahead and make the sell, to get this person from, I'm interested in this, and to get them to, pay money for the treatment. So for us, really what we specialize in is getting people through the door. We get you as many qualified people through the door. We make sure they know about the price, your prices, the price of your treatment that we advertise, your location, they know the benefits. We educate them. We make sure that these people are not time wasters. Okay, we don't want them to waste your time. We don't want people that don't have money. So that's our job. But your job as a clinic is to go ahead and get this person from I'm interested to get as much money as possible from them. I know it sounds bad to say that, because it's not just about money. You really want to help them, of course, achieve their goals. But as a business owner, you want to make as much money as possible, squeeze as much juice as possible as from every single potential client. So that's your responsibility. And we're not going to be here with you at your clinic and telling you how to sell. Like, we can't do that. We can give you tips on this, but at the end of the day, you have to take ownership for this. That's your responsibility to close the deal, and it's going to depend on a lot of different factors, like your ability to close is like, is your clinic trustworthy? Do you have an established clinic? Do you have reviews? Do you know how to speak? Are you even polite? You'd be surprised at the clients that we work with that are not polite, that are not like, they don't have the basic common sense of just presenting well. Are you good at all these things? Do you actually care? Did you create this human connection with the patient? Are you trustworthy? All these things are gonna be factors that are gonna make you make pennies or a fortune when you're advertised online. And we don't have control over that. That's why when we have people coming up to us and be like, okay, so do you guarantee results? Do you guarantee that I'm going to make this amount of money? We always say no. We don't guarantee. All we guarantee is that what we do works. We're really good at it. We're going to get you a lot of people through the door. We're going to find what's the best treatment to advertise in your market. We're going to get you a lot of leads for that. The quality of the calls that we're going to make is incredible. Our team is extremely good at what they do. But the amount of money you're going to make, like, we don't have a crystal ball. We cannot guarantee you that you're going to make, 20K a month like that. So what we can guarantee is the results of our clients. We can tell you, okay, we've been doing that for quite a while now. We've worked with a lot. At this point, we've worked with over 40 clinics. So we've seen that on average, our clients are making, on average, like 5 to 15 up to 20K a month. These are like the kind of typical results you can get. But the exact number of money you're going to make is going to depend on your ability to sell. So that's why we can take ownership for that. So if you're looking for guarantees, you got to be extremely careful, because the marketing agencies that have these crazy guarantees, like, will give you like these guarantees can go crazy. Some of them would say, like, we'll give you like 60 appointment per month and an extra 50K in revenue in less than 14 days, or you don't pay us, plus we'll send you £3,000 for wasting your time. Like, this is, you got to be careful if you read this. There's nobody in his right mind would offer a guarantee like this. Offering a guarantee out of things you can't control is stupid. So you got to be very careful. Oftentimes, marketing agencies that are offering these bold guarantees, they're either starting out, because when you're starting out, it's quite easy to have these crazy guarantees. So that way you don't even look at their track record. You don't look at their testimonials, or you just put your hands in your pocket and you're like, okay, that's fine, I have a guarantee. So worst case scenario, they give me my money back. But are they going to send you the money back, or are they going to tell you that you're not eligible for the refund because of X criteria that you didn't respect? Or maybe they're probably not likely going to like refund you the ad spend, so you're still going to lose that. You're going to lose time, you're going to lose your faith in marketing. So you got to be careful. I'm saying that because I was on the call with someone that didn't sign up because we didn't have that money back guarantee, and she was like, yeah, this all the marketing agencies that guarantee me results. I would say be careful. Okay, so be careful with that, because these are oftentimes like agencies that don't have a track record. They're starting out, so they want to sign clients, and they're using these crazy guarantees as a way to sign clients. So for us, yeah, like, again, we don't have a crystal ball. And the other thing I want to say is, if we could offer a guarantee, we definitely would. Even like the amount of like consultation that you're gonna get working with us on a monthly basis, even that we can't guarantee and give you a specific number, because it's just not the way advertising works. And I'll give you a very specific example. Every clinic offers different treatments. You could offer higher like price point treatments, such as, like, let's say thread lift. We have a client offering that for like 2,000 per treatment. Or you could offer something real cheap, like hydrofacial, £99. Okay, so if we're gonna advertise hydrofacial, thread lift, you can probably guess that we're gonna get more people through the door with hydrofacial than we would for a treatment that is much more expensive. It's quite normal, the higher the price point and the less amount of people will come in. So it's not necessarily mean that it's bad, it's for some clinic, one works better than the other. And for us, the only way to figure out what's going to work the best for you is to test and to try advertise like many treatments. And the only way for us to know what's going to work for you is to retest, as I mentioned, because of course, with over the over 40 clinics that we work with, we've seen patterns. We kind of know what's more likely to work, but we'll never have 100% confidence in saying, okay, this is definitely going to work for you. We need to try. Sometimes the first treatment we advertise is a hit, and we keep doubling down on it. It works really well, and that's awesome. But sometimes you can take up to 2 or 3 campaigns with different offers and treatments to find the one that's going to work the best for you, because Maybe hydrofacial is going to work well in summer, but in winter it's going to be better to advertise something else like microneedling. Maybe laser hair removal is usually not the best in summer. It's better in like winter, or like fat reduction treatments are good before Christmas. So all these things, and also your competitors, like if you have like 10 competitors around you offering a laser hair removal at a very low price, why bother like offering that as well? There's too much competition. So for us, we need to try and see what the market responds the most. And the number one mistake I see when working with aesthetic clinic owners is that they have this one treatment they want to advertise. They're like, okay, I want to advertise this treatment because that's the treatment that, the machine costs me so much money, and I want to get my return on investment. My other machines are fine, I'm busy with that, but this one I'm not busy with, so I want to drive traffic to this one. It makes sense on paper, but it's not the way advertising works. You always want to give the market what the market wants. Like, the market doesn't care about what you want to advertise, the market only cares about itself, so give them what they want. Don't give them this treatment that nobody wants. So in ideal world, you will take your most expensive, profitable treatments that advertise that. But if it doesn't work online, it's going to be tough. So I'm kind of like diverting here, but the point I'm getting at is that if we're going to advertise like hydrofacial, like we got clients, we getting them over like 30 appointments per month with hydrofacial with paid deposit. And then even last week, one of our clients like upsold someone like 3 sessions of hydrofacial and 1 session of like I think it was cryoskin or something like that for like £1,000. So this strategy is more like quantity over quality. You get a lot of people through the door, and that's what works well for this client. But we got another client that is doing thread lifts, and that is maybe getting less than 10 consultation a month, but is made 8K in less than 3 weeks, I believe, selling like thread lifts. So he's getting maybe like 8 consultations a month, and maybe like 4 closes, 4 or 5, and he's making this money like that. So we cannot tell you exactly how many consultations you're going to get, because it's going to depend on what works the best in your area, and what works the best in your area depends on the time of the year, your competitors and everything, and we need to try that, and the market is always changing. So maybe what worked last year may not work this year. So that's for all these reasons that for us, we cannot exactly with 100% confidence tell you this is exactly how much money you're going to make, and this is how many consultations you're going to get. I know this is something you would love to have, because you want to make sure that this is going to work for you, but we don't have a crystal ball. We're not like magicians. We cannot read the future. So your best bet is trying to find like a marketing agency that has a good track record, seems trustworthy, and that they seem like they know what they're doing. They haven't just started out. They work with a lot of clinics, so they've been able to know what's been working and what hasn't, and go with them. But be careful with the people promising you these crazy results, because you might just gonna get burned again, another time. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to address this common concerns that we get, and hopefully it gives you a bit more insights or understanding on what to do moving forward. So yeah, I appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want to go ahead and speak with us to eventually work together, you can head over to our website, ith-media.com. The link is in the description. You can have a look at the resources there. We got a demo presentation, we got some testimonials you can check, and once you're ready, you can book a call with Noor, and she will ask you a couple questions to see if you can be a good fit, and we'll also explain you how we can help, and take it from there. So yeah, thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.